Good morning. It is Wednesday, August 3rd, 5:56 a.m. Looks like it'll be a nice day. If I was taking zero here, I'd probably do some swimming. Did some wading yesterday. Found some blueberries, ate them. We are back on trail. Hopefully the pack's a little lighter. I ate some of my food. Probably why my knees are killing me. So, it's like a 17-mile day yesterday. Not quite the 20 I wanted, but we'll see. We'll see what we do today. I think we got some climbs ahead of us, but for the most part, the trail stays like this. Like Beast Mode said yesterday, this will be good. So we continue. Well, sure is a different vibe out here lately. Meeting a lot of hikers. The Sobo hikers, the flip-floppers, weekend hikers. They all look at my tag. They're all starting to congratulate me on my trip, even though it's not over. But there's definitely a more happy vibe out here amongst the hiking crew. Everybody's looking forward to getting finished and slowly making our progress. So kind of nice. It's like the sun has come out or something and shine down on us. And the trail has been really nice for the last couple days, so I'm all about that too. So I mean, it's rocky and rooty, but I mean, look at this. This some work right here was put into it, but just how nice that trail is. That's definitely a blessing on the old body. I will take it. There's some hiker magic right there, just coming out the trail. Now this is the road where there's a hostel like 3/10 of a mile up the road, which I was intending on going, but there's no reason to go there now because I got a cold drink and a donut there. I actually got a cold beer. It was a Pabst. I'm like, it's so early for a beer, but I said, you know what, I'm gonna do it. What the heck? This cute little pole. The hiker hut. Yeah, there you go, hiker hut, 0.3 that way. So, Appalachian Trail, Plaza Rock. And I think the trail goes this way. It was such a nice day and the trail's been so nice. It's like I love to burn some miles today. And not that I really have to, but it's just one of those days. I haven't done a 30 miler yet. 27.5 in Vermont. That is my biggest day of all places. I was told I could have pulled a 30 in Pennsylvania with the farmland, but that never happened. So whether it happens on this trip or not remains to be seen. If it happens in the 100-mile wilderness, that'd be awesome. But I'm gonna keep on keeping on. This is the main I remember. Up Roots and Rocks. Down, down, down. It's all good. It's all good. Nice little hole. They had ladders at the other one you just saw. And this is just as steep and longer. Sometimes I don't get it, but up we go. Oh, reminds me of the Whites. Way up here, I gotta go way down there. And way over there. To get a place to sleep. Looks like I gotta go that way. Somewhere down here. I think the Bigelow Range is way in the back. You shall see. Onward. Alright. I just busted my hump. Come from there to come here because I need to go somewhere down there and then get below the tree line so I can start finding a place to camp. So I foolishly decided to hike one more big mountain toward the end of the day. Now I gotta find a water source, camel up, and then find a place to stay. It's gonna be a long day. Probably a 19-miler, over 12 hours of hiking. There was a camping area with water. It's like 4:34. I'm like, you know, foolish me. And I still haven't made it to the top, I see. So, yeah, it's going to be a while before I sleep tonight. Now I got to go down this saddleback. You know, and the downs are just as bad as the ups. The ups are actually easier. If I fall going up, I fall into the mountain. If I fall going down, down hurts. So, probably the next video you see will be me setting up camp somewhere. So I can make my way down. Well, I found my water source. So I want to camel up. It's a mile to the lean-to. But I'm not planning on spending the night at the lean-to. So I got to figure out a place to load up my water. Looks like the trail goes that way. So I'm going to go over there. There's a little gurgling spot. Check that out. Morning, it is Thursday, August 4th, 5:56 a.m. Left my tent site way in the woods there. Sun's coming up. And we start our day. Yes, I did a little over 20 miles. It was a 12-hour day hiking. The day before that was a little over 17 and change. So prior to that was 18.8, I believe. So we're able to keep the miles up. And based on just how I'm meeting with my wife every weekend, it changes the time frame. I originally thought I'd be out around the 18th. It's gonna be a little bit past that because I think we're gonna be staying in Monson next Sunday, Monday. It's like 14th through the 16th, which would only leave me 2 days to finish going through the 100-mile wilderness and all that to make my 18th. So as long as I do it in August, I'll be okay with that. I don't want to get into September, but September would be the 6th month. Make it across there. That boat didn't do too well. Not a whole lot to see at the moment. I know we got another, I think it's a 1,000-foot climb coming up. And I thought for a while after that, and I'll check my graph, that it's going to be relatively flat for a while. And I already met my buddy in Monson to reserve his cabins for next Sunday, Monday, when the wife will be there. And I think by the time I'm done with this week, it'll be a short 40-miler to get to Monson, which is the start of the 100-mile wilderness. And if I get there early, I'm gonna see if I can get a spot at Shaw's. Because everybody's like, go to Shaw's, go to Shaw's. Well, Shaw's is the party place, and I'm not a big party animal anymore, but I kind of like to go there to get the experience of being there. And so if I have time, I'm gonna do it. This will be the last big rest before hitting 100-mile wilderness. And then I do want to try to stay at White's Landing if that's still operational. And if it's not, I'm probably just gonna bust right through the 100-mile wilderness as quick as I can. You know, taking a few stops at some of the nice swimming holes, but just putting the miles to it. Get it done. Get up on top of that mountain. Not much of views today. Try to give you one. I'm not sure if there's any buds on top of this one either. A lot of rock scrambling. A little bit more to come. Just met a young lady and her 2 kids, a boy and a girl. I'm either thinking preteen maybe. They have already done the 48s, 4,000 footers in New Hampshire. She's like, I think they might be ready for the AT. Absolutely. If you've already done all the 4,000 footers in New Hampshire, you're ready to go. Pack your bags. You got this. So this old dog's going to keep on treading forward. Here you go, people. Final link of the trail. August 14th, 1937. It was right here. Cool. There you go, the official 200 miles left marker. Woo! Alright, we haven't had many breaks for scenery today, so I dropped my pack back there. This little clearing here. There you go. I think I'm heading up to that tower area right there. Come from way over to there. I'm pooped. Miles to go before I sleep though. Can't be scared. Rocks and roots. A Maine staple. Well, if it was later in the day and I could find a tent site, I'd be calling it right here. He's talking to another hiker. He's hiking with his dog. And that would be probably sitting my butt right there. It's 2 o'clock. And we got a crazy climb ahead. So, I'm going to feed my face a little bit, get to that climb, get it out of the way. Once it's in my rear view mirror, it's in my rear view mirror forever. Up here now, trying to make my way. That's steep. Southbounder just says it's steep for a while, then it levels off. So, we did say it's dry till you get to the road, so I don't know how far the road is, but I get 2 bottles of water. Just hydrated at a stream not too long ago, so just keep pressing.
That's all, folks.